it's a 10th minute because I can't wait any longer. The anticipation is huge. Let's see how the match is going to roll out. If you had
I
to
thought that
guess,
you
if
had
you
to
had
have some urgent business to toilet or something. I can't take it anymore. Please start again.
yeah, so it's like if you had to bet your money on something on the winner of this match or of this round. Let's go with this round. If you had to place your money on a winner of this round, who is it going to be? Bear in mind, it's a
I'm not
map
a betting
selected
man.
by Venom.
I'm not a betting man, but I have to say that these are two extremely good teams. I have had a pleasure of playing to Easy Bro, or I wouldn't call it a pleasure because they wasted my team totally, like spawn cab raped me totally, and it was horrible. But still, I played them and they are a good team. But that said, I've seen lots of Venom games. I think that might have even casted some of their games before, and I have a strong believe in their, especially their skills on infantry. So, if I would have to guess, I would give this round for Venom. What about you, Crow?
Well, it's their pick, and by watching those two previous rounds, I would love to see the draw in this game in this match. 2-2, two games for each. That will be really great result, and then let the ticket count decide, because
No,
it's really
that's not how it
balanced.
goes in BCL, man. It will go to a decider map, which will be the Giant's Edge. If that goes to that, it will be the Giant's Shadow that will decide. One
Yeah,
round on Giant's Shadow, and that will call it the day.
yeah. Look at me, absolutely clueless. I apologize for the incorrect information
No, no,
because
no,
I
no
believe that
problem,
some
man.
of our matches are decided by the ticket difference.
Yeah, there are different kind of rulings. I happen to be working or not working, doing some voluntary work on BCL, so I happen to know the rules. That on BCL it's a decider map. In some other leagues it's the ticket difference, and in some other leagues it's all the maps are played by ticket difference. So they all the maps are played twice, and the ending ticket difference, no matter who wants the rounds, the ending tickets will decide who wins the total map. But in BCL, it's 1 point for each round, and on semifinals and finals where we must have a winner, it will be a decider round on predefined map, which in this case will be Giant Shadow.
Perfect, perfect. Really looking forward. Let's take a look. We can see a small personal changes on the both teams. We can see some new names in in the scoreboard. I can see that there's Fernando, or there's I can see that there's negative, and we are still waiting for the round to start.
I wonder what's going on. This is the one place that you would really like to hear what those teams are communicating, because if we are a little bit anticipating or we are a little bit excited here, you can imagine what the players are thinking. Come on, let's do some fighting. Let's go. No, no, we have to wait for something. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you are hyped for the next round. When you are there waiting 12 or 15 minutes for the next round to start. It's like it's definitely bad for the viewers, where they are just sitting here waiting for the games to start. But the people who can feel it the most are absolutely the players. When you are hyped, you're ready. You might be waiting for some of your teammates to resolve their issues, or there might be some technical reasons why the match is still not being played. But we're patient. We are not in a hurry. Definitely a match we are looking forward, so it's worth the wait.
And it seems like it's going to be a tight match. It looks like Too Easy is already on the lead with one ticket. Somebody just made a suicide, and this is how it goes sometimes. It would be nice to have some action in this beautiful scenery of Argonne Forest. This is so freaking... These maps, I just kind of can't get enough of this. I remember when I saw the first screenshots of Battlefield 1, and it was amazing, like I couldn't believe my eyes. And still, of course, when you're playing yourself, you usually don't have time to kind of start looking at all this beautiful scenery. But now when I have all the time in the world and I'm just browsing through the map, it's so freaking beautiful. All those leaves kind of flying on the air and all those tiny little details of every little inch of this map. It's just breathtaking, man. Just breathtaking.
It is. It is. They really did a good job. You know, it's all the places where you can hide or where you can go. You know, on the map. Usually you won't go there because you know when you are playing the game, you want to be as quick as possible. So you run directly straight to the objective. You don't have time to waste. You know, hiding somewhere in the bushes. But yeah, absolutely. And I'm really looking forward to the next game of the Battlefield. And you know, like there are some rumors, nothing confirmed, and I believe it will take a good while to get some confirmation. But there's absolutely something to look forward. Are you expecting? What would you like to see? Something from the past or something from the future?
Well, that's a tough question because I think that Call of Duty burned their kind of their momentum with all the futuristic shit that all the audience would got quite fed up with, all the futuristic shit. But I have to say that for some reason, perhaps it was a time of my life or something, but I wasn't a big fan of Battlefield Bad Company. The single-player game of Battlefield Bad Company was excellent, especially on the first one, because those main characters, they were just so freaking funny. It was kind of 24/7 comedy act when you were playing the game, and I loved it. Oh, then teams. Enough, chat. The teams are on. The teams are on.
Yeah, and we can see that the game number 3 is on. We can see that the spawns are going through, and we have here Venom on the side of the Austro-Hungarian forces, and United States of America being represented by Too Easy.
And of course, those both teams, they meet up in the middle, which is the C flag. Whoever masters the C flag is going to take an early lead. There's a huge amount of players from both sides, and bullets, grenades, smoke, everything is flying around, and guys are getting killed left and right. There's huge fight going on, and the flag is dead even. It's not moving, it's not budging at all. It seems like Venom is slowly starting to cap it, but for how long? Let's see. Now it's crawling back to ground zeros.
And this is just absolute madness. Look at this. It's a graveyard.
It's a graveyard and both teams are spawning in. Now I would hope one team to make a little bit of flank. Just trying to, and they are actually. Just when I call it, it seems like Marcelo Alves is flanking towards Duff of the Venom. Too easy, Marcelo Alves is flanking, which is a good thing. Let the other guys fight on the Charlie, and he will flank to the Duff. And there is nobody defending that. It looks like Excitable Strong is kind of laying a little bit behind, and he's probably responsible of Duff. And now he noticed, oh my god, Duff, my home turf is going down, I need to move in. And he's moving into Duff. And if I didn't look that totally incorrect, I think that there are two guys on Duff. Let's see. There are two guys. There is AIM, and there's Marcelo Alves, and there are guys coming from two directions now. They are not going to lose their home flag. And there are three guys now from Venom challenging that. And it seems like they are getting it back. There is still nobody left. Yep, they got it back. But while they were doing that, it seems like now Charlie is moving towards... Is it? Yeah. It's still nobody's flag. But it seems like it's moving towards...
It's not anymore. It was moving towards the Too Easy, but they got wiped out, and now it's moving into the hands of the Venom. I'm looking at the Charlie all the time. It's just absolutely crazy. I don't even know where I should be looking at. There's just so much action going on. You can see that the Twist and Timberwolf are trying to conquest on Charlie. They are under heavy fire. There's Spade Ace, there's Fernando, there's Jose, and they are all pushing in. And
there are a shitload of
it's
players
just like crazy.
Sides. and it's halfway through the Venom, but there are so many players from Too Easy now too, and it's still not moving. But now it's moving backwards, so it's going to status quo again. And Jordy is doing a good job. He managed to flank behind there. There was a little bit movement from Too Easy, but Jordy cleaned it up quite nicely, and they are still kind of holding it from both sides. Both teams are holding it from their own side. Camille is moving in behind the enemy lines here. Can he make it? Yeah, he's still trying, but no, he turned back and he's moving up. Now there are two, they're all nervous, and Camille that are trying to challenge the team on their side of that bridge of death, but they can't do it. There is too much opposition and they just can't do it. Huge fight going on, but I don't think that they have a fighting chance because there are so many players from Too Easy. Timberwolves is doing this kamikaze run in the middle of the enemy team, and he gets wiped out.
And it's just crazy. Like the guys from the Venom, they managed to wipe out the Too Easy, then Too Easy respawns, pay them back, wipes them out.
And
so
the
flag,
flag,
it just keeps moving up and down.
But because they almost got it, Venom is a little bit of a lead. They have like a 6-ticket lead here. And now Charlie is moving towards Too Easy.
Look at those grenades. Look at those grenades.
I would if I would see something, because there's so much smoke that it's
yeah,
just
the
those
smokes are
running in the middle of that
absolutely crazy. We can't see anything
now
with all the
seems
smoke.
Like Venom is getting better out of that, because there are no enemy team members at the flag, and flag is coming on, and Venom is pushing already towards Butters. And this is turning point of this round. They are challenging Butters already. They are moving into Butters with big numbers, but at the same time, Too Easy is playing it nasty. I mean, they are flanking behind, and AIM and Marcelo Alves again going to do Duff, and there is the Burke is defending that, but I don't think that he can do it alone, because there are 3 players from Too Easy already there, and the Burke is down, and they are capping it. And now, the minute that happened, Venom realized it, and they started challenging it. They are moving with big numbers towards Duff.
And Marcelo is stuck there alone.
Now there are 2 guys still. Now one. Marcelo is alone now, but there's nobody else left at the moment.
He's being supported.
And, yeah, and more guys are spawning in, and I just can't seem to grab. Now there are 2 guys. One sniper is trying to do his best. The Burke is there, and it's obviously his responsibility to do that. But he's cleaning the flag alone as a sniper, and now Timberwolves and more people are spawning in, and they are not going to give that up easily. The Burke is down. There is huge fight going on. But Charlie is still with Venom, Butters, and Duff are on Too Easy.
But is this going to be a triple cap? Now Charlie is going into the hands of the Too Easy, and the players from the Venom are too far away from it to conquest it, to contend it. Now they are coming close, and it looks like they will be able to stop it. That was very close.
Good for the game, because they are a little bit behind. They are still about 15 tickets or 17 tickets apart. That triple cut would really help their cause, but unfortunately that didn't happen, so it's that about 17 tickets apart. And now Venom is again challenging Butters. But it's only 1 flag, barely 1 flag with Venom. They will desperately need to go and save their home flag, because this is not good. This is not good.
And now you can see that the Too Easy are trying to make up the difference. They are holding 2 flags. They are losing behind. They are behind 12 points, which is not that bad. But actually, I apologize. It's almost 20 points. Yep, it's 20 points. But they are now trying to make it up by holding Delta and Bravo. And they basically the guys from Venom are stuck in the middle. They are stuck on the Charlie, and they have to decide if they are going to grab the Bravo or Delta.
I'm a little bit surprised that Venom is not more aggressively trying to cap their home flag. They are just happy to sit in the Charlie on their own flag, and that's no way to win a fight, because it's 12 tickets apart at the moment. they desperately need a second flag because they are moving towards their loss with this pace. And they are now on Butters. There is a huge amount of, there are 4 guys from Venom now challenging Butters, and they are getting Butters now. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, and but finally we can see some movement from Venom. They went forward to grab Bravo, but at the same time the Charlie is being contested. Now you can see that there's Jose waiting for a mistake. He's waiting for the Venom to back up, and yep, he's pushing with a Chain of Misery, who are now contesting on the Charlie. I apologize, on the Bravo. And if they manage to clean it,
stuck.
Yeah, and it's going down slowly. Yet now it's going down.
Yeah, and Charlie's going down as well. Too Easy is playing a good game now. They are dead even, 192 each, and it seems like Too Easy is moving towards triple here, which is quite a surprising move because Venom was doing a good job in the beginning and their team is wiped and they have to run all the way from the home flag, which is going to be horrible, especially when the first flag is off limits. They have to run all the way to Duff, and
it is a triple cap.
Field day with the triple cap for a long time. Now they must know that all the living forces of Venom are now challenging Duff, so I would be kind of focusing all my forces to there, or
to defend it,
run and hiding or something, because it's
absolutely
going to be a huge fight.
To defend it and waste the time of Venom a little bit. You can see that they are now losing the Delta, but they were behind 20 points, now they are forward 20 points, so they are ahead 20 points. And you can see that they are still trying to defend Delta, they are not letting it go that easy. We can see 6 players from Too Easy who are trying to defend Delta. They don't want to let it go.
But that's the best strategy there is, because they know that every second they can have the majority of flags, they are moving further ahead. So they would definitely need to keep this situation as long as possible. Just keep them busy as long as possible and you are going to win this. It's over 30 tickets already. It's 32 tickets apart, and that's a lead. That I would call a lead at this point. So Too Easy just jumped ahead quite substantially, and it looks good for them. It looks good, definitely good for them at the moment. And there is nobody, when I'm looking at the bigger picture, there is nobody contesting even anything else. Now Venom is a little bit stuck on Duff. There is quite a lot of guys now moving from the bottom side of the map towards Charlie, but Too Easy is doing a good job, and they are still harassing. There is still Bullfighter is still there harassing their game on Duff, which is making Venom that much more suffering. And Aim is moving towards his flanking behind also. This is good game from Too Easy. Good game, because Aim is moving to Duff again and going to harass. They left only one guy behind. If Aim manages to waste that one guy, they are again harassing their own flag, which would force Venom to come back to Duff again. He didn't notice there was somebody behind. Now more guys are spawning into Aim, and they are capping Duff. Oh my god. And they didn't leave anybody behind. Now Excitable Strong is moving into Duff, but it is too late. There are at least 2 guys already from Too Easy, and he's not going to cap the flag from this bunker. More guys moving in from Venom, and they are fighting of their own flag, their home flag again. This is painful for Venom.
And yeah, like they had 20 points difference, now they lost it and they are almost 40 points behind. They really have to do something to change this, you know, like 40 points is a lot. It's not something that you can make up with holding 2 flags. You need the triple cap.
And they're again in that nasty situation that they only have Charlie. Now Butters is going down as well. There is a little bit of action. Let's go see what's going on there. But this is the worst possible situation, because if somehow they get a team swipe, they need to run all the way back to their home base, which is far away from any of the flags. So this is no good of having Charlie only, and they can't even get to Charlie. Venom is in a tight spot. Too Easy is just playing too well here, and they are just giving so hard time for Venom.
And they're pushing them really hard. You know, Venom, they can't even regroup. They just spawn and straight away they are under fire. They can they can regroup and make a solid push. The difference keeps growing. 40 points now.
Now Butters is challenged again. I don't know what's the thing with what's the deal with Venom challenging Butters all the time. I would first take my home flag, because that's the place I'm going to be the one place that's going to be a little bit closer to your home.
Well, what they are trying to do, if you have Bravo, or if you have the flag that is nearest to your enemy, you automatically push them to fall back. And if you push them to fall back, you have some time to capture the flag in the middle. So that's what they are trying to do. I wouldn't say they are successful, because they are stuck in there, and now the Bravo is going back into the hands of Too Easy. And if Too Easy managed to defend Charlie, which seemed like they might be able to do, it might be another triple cap, which will be absolute disaster.
Yeah, you're right. It's a good strategy to take the flag from nearest to the enemy base, and that's exactly what Too Easy is doing successfully.
And it is a triple cap.
Yeah, exactly, because they're not wiped yet. They're not wiped. They are wandering between Butters and Charlie, and there are 3 players now. Now 4 players moving into Butters, so they are definitely going to get Butters now. But is it too little too late? Because it's like huge difference already.
90 points.
It's just, yeah, almost 100
well,
points
80.
apart, which is
80 points.
it is a lot.
I was really bad at the maths in school. I'm really bad. You know, 2 + 2 is 4 - 1. That's 3 quick maths.
That's complicated, man.
I wasn't that good. I wasn't that good at the quick maths. I had the different strong points.
I have 2 signature moves in when I'm casting. One is missing the teams or calling them wrong way around, and the other one is calling the tickets wrong. So, welcome to my world, man.
Yeah, we definitely need to create some tool that will show you the difference of the tickets, you know, live, so you don't have to count it.
I've seen those tools. Somebody called them calculators. I don't know what they are about, but they seem to be doing exactly that. And Too Easy still keeping the home flag of Venom, but it seems like Venom is now holding Too Easy's home flag, and that's the only flag they got. The ticket difference is not that bad at the moment. It's only 13 tickets, which is...
Well, the ticket difference is 90 tickets.
90 sorry, 90. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your signature move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the difference...
I did that to make you feel better.
To show that I'm a little bit better at maths than you. Anyway, the difference is 90 points. We can see that Venom are now trying to push in Bravo, but they are losing it straight away. Now they regrouped on Charlie, but they are stuck in the middle of the bridge. There's nowhere to escape. And the Too Easy are surrounding them, they're flanking them. And Twist is there alone, and he's down, he's dead. And is this going to be another triple cap?
No, Butters
it is not. It is
Venom.
not.
But it's double cap for Too Easy, and Too Easy is far ahead already. So it's going to be... if something drastic doesn't happen, and it doesn't happen fast, Venom doesn't have a chance here.
Well, the only solution at this point would be a triple cap, and don't let it go. Because if you let it go, you will lose. They need a triple cap. There's nothing else that can save them.
100 tickets apart already. Over 100 tickets apart already. And their strategy is not working. They are trying to make something happen, but it's not working. It's not working. And this is the worst possible situation, because if they got swiped totally on Butters now, they have to run all the way back to home, and then I would say it's the end of the game. Luckily, Phantom is now moving to... Please move to Duff. And there are already Aim and Alush Max are already harassing on Duff, and they are not going to make it easy for Venom players to get there, even their home flag, which is a bad situation. But luckily they are not swept out from Butters, and now they are challenging even Butters. They are moving the right direction now. So let's not call it the match yet. Let's not just yet.
And here we can see Revelation and Negative who are trying to defend Delta against 4 players from the Venom, and Negative gives up. He just falling back. There's nothing he can do. Tragix is
Smart
coming in,
move.
but
That was a smart move, definitely from Negative, because it doesn't help at all just to get killed. And in this Conquest match, every kill is a ticket, so it's totally smart move to move away.
we can hear the music already playing. Difference of 100 points. I think this is a GG, and the round is definitely going into the hands of Too Easy.
Yeah, defo. Defo, there's no way around it. It's 40 tickets, 41, or actually 31. Did it again. 30 tickets now to the victory of this third round, and it will make the series 2-1 for Too Easy. So it is exactly like the semi-final should be. It all goes down to the final rounds.
And the Venom did really well at the beginning, you know, they had really good movement, but they got stuck on Charlie for multiple occasions. They were stuck on Charlie for multiple times, and they had nowhere to move. Then they were unable to regroup, and that's what I believe lost them the match. They were stuck on Charlie, nowhere to move on the bridge.
Revelation AIM was doing good job non-doubt. I was just following here. He was killing guys all around, and he was alone harassing the whole team, and a really good job there.
We are 13 points away from the victory of the Too Easy. 10 points only now.
Well, if they would cap the third flag now, they would still have a chance, but it would be a 3, and it's not.
5 kills would win the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you hold the flags.
Yeah. They have 2 now, but too little, too late, because 3 tickets apart. They are challenging Charlie. If they miraculously would get that before the tickets run out, and nobody killed, they get killed. And
if that's all in the fields of the theory, but the reality is that the round number 3 is now 500 to 411 in favor of It's Too Easy Bro, who are now winning 2-1 in the Battlefield Community League 12 against 12 Conquest semi-finals.
Exciting times. It goes all down to the last round. So if Venom somehow changed their tactics and not kind of stubbornly trying to only cap Charlie and would take good care of their home flag and would win it, it would go to the decider map, which would be the Giant Shadow, which would be extremely nice end of the series. But let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. Let's just see what happens in the next round. So the scoreboard, any highlights there?
Well, when I look at the scoreboard, I switched it already, and I apologize, I skipped it, but the best score definitely was Jordy, 30-8. That was over 3.0 kill death ratio, a really good job. There was a lot of kills, hundreds of kills. It was just crazy, and a huge amount of the
lots of 30s. There is the Burke is 35-20, Jordy 30-8, as you called it out already. 46-11 on Phantom. That's quite substantial, I would say. 46. Oh my God, I hate those guys.
You hate the guys who kill, or the guys who play better than you do?
Well, or there are too many guys that are playing together much better than I do, but I hate those guys that are doing such a beautiful numbers in a clan match. That's just impressive. I'm blown away.
It is, especially because this is not a public, so the level of the enemy players is a little bit higher than on the public.
Exactly.
They also cooperate.
Exactly. I don't do those kind of numbers in public games. And these guys are kind of doing it for fun in clan games. My God. That's the reason why I hate them. I'm just jelly.
And we are now waiting for the round number 4, which if the guys from the Too Easy manage to win, it will be a final round. If they don't, we will be looking at the decider match. But we are still watching Venom against Too Easy, 12 against 2 Conquest in the semifinals of the BCL. And the players are ready. We have 12 players on each side. And let's hope that the match starts straight away. I can't wait to see this round, how it goes. It can go either way.
It's Erkan, and let's hope that this starts a little bit before 15-minute mark or whatever it was the last round. Because there shouldn't be anything special now. All the players are in, the sights are right, so let's do some killing.
And we are still waiting for the teams to prepare to get their equipment ready. The customization of the soldiers.
Waiting, waiting, waiting. My favorite time. Oh, now they are joining. Excellent. It's starting. Good to start cursing. And both teams are on and they are running like hell to get some flags. It seems like too easy is this time red, as they should, and blue is the color of the Venom.
So they swap the sides,
like,
and we can see that the Venom are now playing for the United States of America, where on the other side of the German Empire we can see the guys from the Too Easy. They are capping Delta straight away. There's nothing else that you can do, but a huge portion of them, actually most of them, are moving towards the Charlie. Look at this again, those smokes. I hate them.
You can't see shit there. It looked like Venom beat the race. Now the Charlie flag first, but most of the players from Too Easy are now challenging the flag as well. So it's not going to be an easy walk in the park. Too Easy is... They have broke the line. And they are moving... No, they are not. It's kind of mixed at the moment. It seems like Too Easy. Marcelo always managed to get behind enemy lines, but lost it then. And now it still looks like Too Easy's trying to cap it, but no, they are not. And the flag is going down. It's going down. And I don't know whose game it's going to be. At the moment, it seems like it's going up for Venom.
It is.
There are quite a few players at the moment. There is nobody challenging at the moment, so the Venom is going to take that.
But they are losing Bravo at the same time.
Which is a little bit surprising. Wasn't that their home flag?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There was a huge fight where most of the players from Venom were focused on the Charlie. Most of them were under the bridge, actually. You know, just trying to cap the flag, you know, to outnumber the enemies, but they absolutely forgot about the Bravo.
Negative is alone on Charlie, and he's capping the flag. Nobody knows he's there. Now they're going to challenge him. He has to move away. There are at least 2 players from Venom, and now he's down. That was a good move from him, but it's double gap for Venom. Good start for Venom, definitely. They need this. This is exactly what they need, and at the moment it seems like they are a little bit behind, though. No, they are 10 tickets behind, even though they have... No, I'm mixing those teams again, man. Venom is blue.
Yep. Too Easy are winning. Too Easy are winning by the 10 points.
Yeah. Exactly.
It just somehow gets fixated in your head that the Too Easy are blue, and then...
Yeah.
Yep, I absolutely know.
I'm blonde. I'm blonde. I can't learn 2 things in the night. One thing is more than enough. But can you see some kind of deja vu here?
It was same again. They got stuck on the C flag again. The same thing. And now look, they are still stuck there. They can't move. You know, you can't. There are enemies flanking you from both Bravo and from the Delta. And the Venom, they just can't get to the solid ground. They are stuck between.
Yeah, this is going to be a disaster, because if Too Easy is going to keep it this way again for a long time, it's going to be a short night for them. Now, Duff is going down, Charlie is going down, so let's hope that they can make something happen here. Let's see what's going on. There is a little bit of fight going on Duff, and Too Easy is challenging that. Even though it's going down at the moment, Too Easy is challenging that. They still have one player. Jordy is still there, but he's not going to hold that for a long time because there's a shitload of red around. Jordy is doing a good job there. He's single-handedly still fighting. More guys are now spawning in with him.
And if you look what he's trying to do, he's trying to shoot through the doors actually. He's looking through the window, the doors.
That's it. I haven't seen that happen before, but it seems to be working. It's hard for everybody. And now it seems like Too Easy is getting the flag back. After all, good work by Jordy. He single-handedly just hold the flags as long as he could, and then guys started spawning in, and he won that flag for them.
And this is going to be a triple cup. Look at this, Venom.
Ooh, good job, and they're dead even, and Venom is rushing. They are rushing to ahead. I was just too focused on Duff fight, and I didn't realize that Too Easy was losing everything. Now
and it seemed like it will be a triple cup. It seemed like it will be a triple cup, but there was only two players. There was only Phantom and the Peningro who were trying to defend it against the two full squads of Too Easy.
Big Ben is behind enemy lines here. Hayes, and there are lots of Venom guys now spawning into him, and he was right next to Butters, and they are challenging Butters right away when they got it back. That was a good move from Big Ben. He was just playing there as a mobile spawning point, and lots of guys spawn into him, and now Venom is challenging Butters again. Big Ben is moving back behind. No, he's going to challenge. Just join your friends. Now he don't know where to go. He's running like headless chicken. He's not sure where to go, and he went to his favorite hiding place, and he's hiding behind the enemy barrels and waiting for his team to join, because most of the team is already wasted. But that's good play from Venom, because they are tying guys back. They are tying them back, and they just can't leave the flags, and they are not challenging any other flags because there is still guys spawning into Butters. Good play from Venom, because they just can't get away from there.
Meanwhile, Venom is in advantage of 10 points. Now they are losing Charlie. There are smokes, very effective smokes by the way, because you can't really see anyone once it's smoked. And that's what the guys from the Too Easy are doing. You know, they just use the smokes as a cover. And you know, you can see, look at Twist, he's running straight directly into them. He can see, now he can, because the smoke is falling apart.
Still camping behind Butters. He's still there. Nobody knows that he's there, but he's still there camping. And someone should run to the flag. Has he fallen asleep or something? Because he's not moving. He's just sitting there tight. Let's see what happens in Charlie.
Meanwhile, on the Charlie, there was a very heavy push by the Too Easy, but the guys from the Venom managed to clear them out. But there's another group coming in. Camel is on fire. Literally, he was on fire. Now he's dead.
But there is huge, but lots of players from Venom are now challenging Charlie. They managed to get to Charlie, so they are running back to Butters, which is challenged again. They are forced to get back all the time, back to Butters. And that secret weapon of Venom is Big Ben, that is their spawn point there, and this is good strategy. They got Charlie almost. Now it's theirs, and they are now challenging on Butters. Aim is doing good job killing lots of guys on Butters, and now Too Easy is getting their lovely flag of Butters back, which is good for them. Charlie's with them, and the tickets, they are right next to each other. Now it's Too Easy's turn to challenge a little bit and start the chase, because they are behind 2 tickets. But the secret weapon is still working. Ben. I would say that soon Venom starts to think that there is something fishy. How come they can be all the time on the flag? There is somebody hiding somewhere, and it seems like Chain of Misery is suspecting something. He's searching for that one enemy that is somewhere here. He knows that there is somebody, but he just doesn't know, and he just runs past, and he gets killed. But he just ran past the secret hiding place of the big band, and they still don't know where he is.
Absolutely, you know, because when you go close to the flag, it shows that there's someone from the enemy team, you know, who's contesting the flag, and you just need to find him. So he has to be somewhere in the highlighted area.
Ben is behind. Ben is outside of the capping zone, so nobody knew he was there. Now Big Ben is on the move. He's not going to be a spawn point anymore. And is he going back? I don't know. No, he's not going back. He's still running. Now Butters is going down. And it's still going down. There is nobody from Venom's side, from 2Easy side, and Venom is capping the flag again. And now Big Ben is running. There is enough players from his side, and he's running back to his hiding place, I would suspect.
Meanwhile, 2Easy managed to defeat the enemies of the guys from the Venom on the Delta flag. The AFT and Twist are trying now to get it back. Supported by Vision and Timberwolf and the Berg, who are respawning. Now there's only Bullfit who's hiding inside of the bunker, and he's dead. So the flag is now going back into the hands of Venom. That was a very short cut.
Well. So there is nobody. No. There is still. Is it? No. Venom Jordy is now behind the enemy lines. Yeah.
I was still all nervous.
Oh, it's 18 tickets to Easy at the moment. And now Venom would need to do something drastic. They would need to fight for that Butters flag, but it seems like 2Easy is taking better out of that fight, because there is huge fights going on, but it's still going to red, which means it's still going to 2Easy. So they have a double cap, and they have the lead in tickets. It's over 20 tickets apart, 23 tickets apart at the moment. And now Venom would need to do something, or it's going to be the last round of this series. And this season, because this is semi-final.
Now they will get back Bravo, and it looks like they're losing Delta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're just all right on
Venom
Delta.
is now on Butters. No, but Venom is now with big numbers on Butters, and they are going to get Butters for sure. 2Easy is running towards flag. And people left Butters. Why did you do that? No. Now they are turning back. They're halfway through to the Charlie already, and now they turned back. No. We need to have that Butters.
They run away before the flag has been actually capped.
Because if you are going to lose Butters, that is your last flag at the moment. Charlie is going down for Venom as well at the moment. Now they have Butters, but don't all move away from there. Now they are all moving away from there, but there is huge opposition on Charlie. Every single man in the game is now at Charlie.
Look, that was a triple kill by Jose with the artillery gun. Oh, he absolutely wrecked them in there.
Now I'm playing Railways and Aim here, and he's trying to challenge guys from the Venom side on the right break next to this bridge of death that is going through the C flag. But Shelly is still kept on 2Easy, and it seems like Venom doesn't have a cure for this disease. They just can't get past. Well, it's still anybody's game. It's still those tickets are quite narrow. They are 40 tickets apart, 45 tickets apart, roughly, but it's still not bad. The round is halfway through, so they have the chance to do something, but they would need to do something drastic now. They need at least one more flag. They can't go with this status quo anymore.
Meanwhile, the guys from the Venom are slowly moving. Twist and Vision, supported by Oh I'm Nervous, supported by Oh I'm Nervous, who's going for Delta. Fernando and Chain of Misery together with Jose are trying to defend it, and they were almost successful, but AFT, Timberwolf and the Twist respawned on the Berg. And now they are pushing forward. Oh, look at that headshot with that ATT. The Berg killed Chain of Misery. Now Jose is going forward and will try to push on him, followed by Fernando.
Alves is doing his nasty work again. He basically ran past the cap zone of Butters. Nobody realized that there was somebody's Butters, and he avoided the cap zone, so nobody knew that he was coming from behind, and he backstabbed through lots of guys, not stabbed, but killed lots of guys from behind because they didn't know that he was there. Now he's capping Butters, but Venom is not getting any of that, and they are moving with big numbers, Butters, and Butters is moving back to Venom. Or is it? No, it's still moving. It's still moving to
Too easy.
Oh,
Yep.
there was still negative was still there. Yeah, negative.
On the Too Easy, who are doing very good job on the Delta, they're still keep respawning. The guys from Venom just can't clear them out. They kill two of them. There's one alive in the back. Then they respawn on him. And if they manage to defend Bravo, no, they are losing it. It was almost a triple cap, but anyway, the difference is now 70 points.
Yeah, I'm watching the Berg here now on Duff, and he's doing a good job. He's been killing a lot of guys here, and he killed so many guys that they are starting to cap the flag already. And this is impressive. The Berg did a really good job. He's not a sniper this time around, so he's doing a good job. And they have cleared the flag, and they are getting it finally. But again, there are Too Easy guys coming in already.
Now Venom finally cleared out Delta, but again, the Marcel and the Klags respawn straight away, and they are bothering them again on Delta. They just can't move out from there because there's still someone from the Too Easy who's wasting their time, who's killing them, you know, from behind. And as long as there's even at least one player, you can't leave it because he will try to cap it straight away. But now it looks like Phantom. There's no one else. And now there's another push coming in. 4 against 4.
But Venom has now Duff. Nobody is at Apples. Why Jordy is not moving to cap zone? Oh, he's locked himself out. The door was closed and he couldn't move to the cap zone. That was nasty. Somebody closed the door and they couldn't get back, so they need to blow up that door to get back to the flag. And now they're moving to the flag.
And now Venom have to be fast because they're losing Delta. They don't have anyone on Bravo or Charlie. If they lose Delta, it will be a triple cap and the game will be quickly over.
It would be that much difficult, but it's 90 tickets apart already. This doesn't look good. It seems like we are going to have a short night tonight. Because Duff is going down slowly but certainly. Who is that mastermind that is fighting there? Of course, it's Marcelo Alves. He's now fighting Big Ben. And Big Ben wastes him. Big Ben just wasted Marcelo Alves, and the flag is not lost yet. There is still Dragic, who is now wasted, and now the flag is cleared, and it's going back. It's going back now to Venom. But that's their only flag, and that's not a good thing. Marcelo Alves is getting back to the flag again. They are cleaning up guys one by one and moving slowly but certainly towards the flag, but not quite reaching that. But this is status quo. This is good situation for Too Easy. They can easily just hold the line here, and they would be getting this home free because you can't win the match without having those flags with you.
And even if it was vice versa, so even if the Venom were holding 2 flags and Too Easy only 1, it still won't be enough because the difference is 100 points and it's only 70 points till the end of the round.
Yeah,
they need
exactly.
triple cap. If there's no triple cap, it's a GG.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time now. If there is no triple cap, it's only it's only taking a little bit longer for Too Easy to win. but they are not. Venom doesn't have the cure for the lockdown. They just can't get through. They are now getting through from the middle, but they don't. They are not moving in.
Jampo, do we know who's going to be facing the winner of this match in the next round?
I'm not sure.
Is
I'll
it
have to
not? It's
check.
not decided
Just,
as of yet. Yes.
I think it is. I think. Let me check. Let me check real quickly. Just do your thing, and I'll be browsing if I can find the
Absolutely.
scores.
At the moment, we can see that the Venom are you know, they're trying to push back on the Charlie. They are still not giving up, but at the same time, they're losing Delta because someone just walked around from behind. As you can see, Bullfitter is there. He's taking Delta. We can hear the music again. We get 35 points till the end of the round. If Venom don't get a triple cap, it will be over, and the winner of this match, 3-1, will be the guys from the Too Easy Bro. .30 points left. As we can see, there are still some fights happening on the Charlie, which now is in the hands of Venom, but there's only Twist alone against 4 players from the Too Easy, and he's probably going down, and he's dead.
Yep, and I think that it's going to be Army of One that they are going to be facing, because if I don't totally remember it incorrectly, they already met Complex Simplicity, or did they? It's either Complex Simplicity or Army of One, because there are only these 4 teams left. It's Too Easy and Venom and Complex Simplicity and Army of One. So winner of the Complex Simplicity and Army of One is going to be the one they are facing in the final. Now I don't think that actually that much has been done yet, at least according to the site is not.
And now we are at the end of the round 4 between Venom and the It's Too Easy Bro. It was a semi-finals match of the BCL 12 against 12 Conquest, and we can see that the round number 4 is going to be an advantage of the It's Too Easy Bro, who are going to be winning 3-1. Now there's the last final fight, and that's it.
Good game, and then towards the end, Venom really picked it up, but it was a little bit too little, too late, and the beginning of the round seemed exact a carbon copy of the previous one. They were stuck in the middle on the Charlie and couldn't find their way out, and that was kind of start of the end.
It was an unreal game. I wouldn't say it was a good game. It was a really unreal game. For me, definitely the MVP of the Venom, Jordi. No discussion about it. No doubt, he did a really great job. If I look at the other team, the MVP of the Too Easy, I would probably go with the Revelation. He did a really good job. He was flanking. He was trying, you know, to sneak from behind, capture the flag. He had a lot of kills. He had really good movement, but he was also on the point all the time. You know, doing the objective game. And what do you think? Who was your MVP? Well,
there are lots of good players. I have to say that at one point when I happened to watch what was happening on Duff, I think that I loved the way that AIM was doing his job, the Revelation AIM. He did a really good job, 38-19. The score tells that also. But I also like the good movement of the Berg that constantly was flanking behind and trying to do his nasty job behind enemy lines. Jordi did a good job, I have to agree there. Phantom, he was fighting hard. His KD isn't that good, 28-27, but he did some good groundwork to try to get it for his team. So I think there were lots of good players. It was all good game and very exciting game. But it is Too Easy, as their name suggests. It was too easy for them, and they are moving to the finals, and they are going to meet either Army of One or Complex Simplicity, which are both extremely good games, or good teams. So it's going to be exciting to see whoever is going to take that. I need to find out when that game is going to take place, and we definitely want to stream that one as well. But without further ado, I think that we call it a night.
Absolutely, absolutely. Jampu, I really appreciate you joining me today. It was a great evening. We seen four really great rounds, 24 unreal players, really good skill, really great gameplay. I absolutely enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to see the semifinals between the Complex Simplicity and the Army of One, followed by the finals, where we know that one of the finalists is going to be It's Too Easy Bro, and let's see who will raise the let's say the cup of the BCL 12 against 12 Conquest Battlefield Community League above their heads. I really appreciate all the viewers and all the players for joining us today. This was Krell from Battle Epic with the Jampu. Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you and nighty night.